What's up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving. Today I'm getting right into the video. I'm actually installing this lace wig on my stepmom. The hair that I received is from Sweeetlace, and I have a 20-inch, 22, 24, 26, and then I have a 13x6 frontal. You'll see a clip in the corner, and I'm just showing you guys how big the 13x6 frontal is compared to the regular 13x4 frontals that we normally are used to receiving. Now my stepmom's head is smaller than mine, and I made it on a 22-inch wig block. So here I'm just parting off the hair, and I'm literally just pulling like little bundles, not bundles, but little strands of hair out and plucking them out so that it pulls the hairline back, so it's not like all the way on her eyebrows when we actually lay it down. So yeah, this is kind of just like a part of the customizing process. Her hairline comes down lower than mine, so I just want to make sure that the hair isn't sitting on top of her eyebrows. Now this frontal was kind of like pre-plucked. I didn't have to pluck a lot at all. But since I plucked away some extra hair because her hairline was lower, I just plucked away a little bit of extra hair like along the hairline so it could look, you know, still kind of pre-plucked in a way. But after that, I'm just going to go in with the razor and cut the lace off. Cutting the lace off with a razor actually makes it look a little more natural, simply because it doesn't cut in an exact straight line. So it kind of gives you like the rigid zigzag kind of effect so that people can't really point out exactly where your lace is. I'm going to get into the applying process in the next clip, but while you guys watch me get into that, I do want to give you guys my 10% off discount code, which is XOLEXUS. Once again, it's XOLEXUS. And Sweeetlace is also having a Black Friday sale, and it starts Black Friday and it's going on to Cyber Monday. And it is 35% off your purchase. So make sure you guys check all the links in the description box and check out the website and get you some of these great bundles and frontals. Another thing also, this hair straightened very well as well. I've only had Burmese hair I think one other time from another company a long time ago, and working with it again was, you know, a really great experience because the hair is just so silky, soft, and easy to work with. Like, as you can see, I could just pull the hair out of the frontal to pluck it really quick without the tweezers. That's how silky it is, so that's always a plus. Okay, but on to the actual application process. Of course, I went in with my Got To Be Glued because she didn't plan on keeping the wig on for a long time. You know, we like to take them off, put them back on, whatever. Spraying the Got To Be Glued on there, and you want to blow dry it on low heat and wait till it's a little sticky, a little tacky, and you lay the lace down and make sure it's laid in the actual Got To Be Glued with your comb or your finger. You can rub your finger on the lace. My favorite thing to do when I'm applying lace though is to start in the middle. Applying in the middle, even if it doesn't stay, it's kind of just to get an idea of where the two sides, the little ear flaps, are gonna lay. Because if you lay one flap and then you get over to the other side and you realize that you have too much flap on the left or too much flap on the right, then you gotta start all over. So I do like to start in the middle, that way everything's like perfectly measured. Now I actually did this process on the other side as well, but I did not show it. I'm actually parting off like a new shape of a hairline. Her head was like really small, but her hairline was so much more different than mine. So I just parted off like a new hairline shape, and then I cut that piece of the frontal off with the razor and laid that part as the new front where the edges are going to be. So once again, I'm going in and just plucking the hair by taking, you know, like probably about 10 strands and then wrapping around my finger and pulling it out. Because it was just too much work to go in with the the tweezers. So I just did it with my hands, and I'm only doing this because I created like a new hairline, and everyone knows that the deeper you get into the frontal, the more dense it is. So I had to pluck just a little bit more of hair to let it look natural in the front. Okay, so once everything was laid down, I went in with my Style Factor Hot Shine Edge Booster. And I just use that to lay down the edges on the wig. Now, usually, y'all know I lay my wigs down, well, my edges down for my wigs with the, what is it, Cream of Nature styling foam, and then the black Got to Be Glued. But this hair was so silky that all I had to do was use edge control like I would my natural hair, which was pretty cool because the Got to Be Glued and the styling foam is like an extra step that I usually have to take to make sure that the edges stay. This is just another method to lay down the edges or baby hairs on your actual wig. But if you feel more comfortable using the styling foam and the Got to Be Glued gel, that's fine. For the little corner, I don't know what to call this, little sideburn part, I just go in with the scissors and kind of like feather that out so it's not like a blunt cut. And then I go back in with the edge control and kind of swoop it because I want it to look more like, I don't know, I guess you want to say natural. I don't know. This is just the look I was going for. But I did the same thing to the other side. And went ahead and went in with the hot comb, flattened everything out, flattened her part, and just stay tuned for the finished look.
So good inside. I've always wanted a girl just like you. I want your I really want to let you guys know about this hair. It's really banging. I like it because the closure, not the closure, I'm sorry, the frontal, it's a frontal, as you can see. My frontal, I can part it literally about right here, which is right at the back of my crown. So my frontal go really deep. The hair feels awesome. I got 26, 24, and a 22-inch in it. Very soft, still thick. And I love it. And Alexa's hair, she installed it. You guys check her out. Make sure you go on her page and order you one, or better yet, purchase one already ready. And tell her I sent you.